Welcome back to Ill Blur Matic. What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Let's get right into it. 12 facts about me. The first one, number one. Number one, I don't look my age. I get this a lot, man. I know for me, people are like, yo, you in your 20s. I'm like, dang, y'all just want me to stay 20 forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. It's so funny to me. I remember talking to one of my coworkers. They're like, yo, you 20? I'm like, I'm not 20. It was the funniest thing to me. Like, I laughed about it. I was like, nah, I'm not 20 in the back of my mind. Even one time my boss was like, yo, you like 20 something? I'm like, I'm not 20. I'm in my 30s. I'm in my early 30s at that. You know what I'm saying? The secret to that, y'all, is just keep that inner kid in you. Keep that in you. Do things, have fun, laugh, smile, get into gaming. Do something that's going to keep that energy going in yourself. So that's my advice for people that want to keep that youthfulness in them. So number two, I want to talk to you guys about is I am a picky eater. I'm not gonna lie, I am definitely a picky eater. I'm open to trying new foods, but I'm a picky eater. You know what I'm saying? If it don't smell good, if it don't look good, I'm not eating it. I'm sorry. I know a lot of y'all like, dang, you really feel that way? Yes. If it don't smell good, it don't look good, I probably just won't eat it. Trust me, people. I remember one time I was at work and someone brought something in and I was just like, hey, there's no way I'm eating this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't tell them that, but I'm just like, they're like, yeah, you could try some of this. I'm like, mm-mm. Because it didn't look appetizing. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't help I'm a picky eater. So that's number two. Number three on the list. Number three. I had perfect attendance in high school. So this one I was really shocked by. You know what I'm saying? Because getting to high school was definitely something else. But yes, I had perfect attendance. How did I find that out? So this was like around my freaking senior year, man. Like senior year of high school. I think it was like the semester before the last semester. And they announced that I was already on the honor roll. So props to me on that. The next thing they mentioned to me is like, oh, you have perfect attendance. And they looked at like my attendance from like when I started ninth grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and then the current year. I was like, what? I was shocked. Okay, so like I only missed like maybe 1 or 2 days of high school. You know what I'm saying? I know one reason I had pink eye, I think ninth grade year. The 12th grade year, I had to take care of something outside of high school that a family member wanted me to take care of. But other than that, hadn't really missed high school like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I was like, wow, I got perfect attendance, and how do I know? Because I still have the actual reward right here. Award, excuse me, attendance, perfect attendance. You see the little clock? It's a keepsake. I can't believe I still have this. Literally, I was like, I remember like looking through a box. I'm like, oh, I still have this. So the next thing on the list for facts about me, number four. Okay, so I used to have a content creator best friend. You know, it's interesting. It was definitely a dope experience. I'm not gonna lie. And I think I took a lot from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, things were great. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was definitely motivating to have someone else that was as ambitious as you, pushing you to kind of like keep going with your channel and pushing them to keep going with their channel. And you know, it definitely really motivated me to keep going. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but you know, eventually it just started to like grow apart, man. It seemed like they were a little bit more interested in doing something else besides content creating, and it just started, the communication kind of broke apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started to hear less from that person. We would do video calls, you know what I'm saying? Or just reach out to one another and support one another. Would I be willing to have another content creator best friend? Of course. Of course. You know what I'm saying? Didn't end on bad terms. It's just that we grew apart, and I just think like, man, it would have been 4 years this year if they, if it would have kept going. And it would have been 3 years last year. But, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some things are just not meant to be, and you gotta be okay with that. Okay? So the next thing on this list of facts about me, I used to play the flute and the flute and the saxophone. The flute, in music terms, is called a freaking clarinet. So if you guys want to know what the flute is in American terms or music terminology, they call it a clarinet. I also used to play the saxophone. Those were the instruments that I played in elementary school. The one instrument that I think I had a little bit more easier time to play was the clarinet. The more challenging one was the saxophone. I think with the saxophone, it was just me learning how to, with the clarinet, you could see kind of like which keys are you playing for it to actually, know that you're sounding pretty decent. The saxophone, that was a bit of a challenge for me. I remember my music teacher telling me yo, you probably be great on the saxophone. I'm like, okay. I gave it a try. I didn't necessarily nail it or anything. Same thing with the clarinet. But I will say I do like those musical instruments. The flute is definitely one of my favorite musical instruments. It's just something about the flute, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's a clarinet, whatever name they give it in other countries and regions. One of my favorite instruments. I do like the saxophone as well. But that is two of the instruments I used to play. Yes, I used to play instruments. So the next thing on the list, guys, is pretty much, I'm an Android phone user. I've had an Android phone for quite a bit. Even when I switched over to LG, but that was a terrible mistake. Terrible mistake. It was an Android phone too, but I have an Android phone. My Android phone is a Samsung phone. One thing I can say, I love my Android phone. Literally, when I think about Android phones, it's just something about just the quality they put into it. And just the designs. The Android just has better designs. Don't get me wrong, I'm not an iPhone hater. You like what you like. But I just like the Android phone overall, just installing things, stuff like that. Android also has their own Samsung music, like how Apple has their music. And it's just something about the phone that's really dope about it. I never thought about, owning an iPhone, you know what I'm saying, to some degree at all. So, some people prefer iPhone, some people prefer Android phone. It's what you like at the end of the day. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about, 12 facts about me. Almost won a gaming tournament. Oh my God. When I was literally just yo, I'm this close. This freaking close. So I go to Michigan Comic-Con. This is a few years back. And, I come across this room. Didn't know it was a gaming tournament. I see these guys play Super Smash Bros. Melee, one of my favorite fighting games for Nintendo. And they eventually say, yo, you can get in now because they already just did the previous tournament. So I get in, you know what I'm saying, thinking I'm the man. I win a couple rounds, you know what I'm saying, during the other couple games. Then when it comes down to the last remaining fighters, these characters, we all played Mewtwo. My man's the dude that won, he was the man with Mewtwo, that Pokemon. I'm like, God, dog, I was so mad. I'm just like, bruh. How you outdo me with one of the characters I enjoy playing with? You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting there all right, you won, fair and square. But if they would have had a prize for second place, I was second place for you guys that want to know, in the tournament, which was really cool. It would have been dope to see me literally win the tournament. I thought it would have been a cool experience. So that is the other fact about me. Let's get right back into it. The next thing, photography is something that I enjoy. So photography, I think like towards like maybe like the end of like my freaking senior year of high school, I ended up picking up a camera. Then I just started to like enjoy photography. I go to events, family events, I take pictures. The conventions, I take pictures, whether it's my phone or my freaking camera. Photography is something else I enjoy. I even take pictures of some of the animals in the freaking neighborhood. I've done that too. You know, so I do enjoy photography for people that want to know. So the next thing on the list, let's see, the next thing on the list, I am the leader of my friends. I don't know, man. This is by default, though. You know, they be like, yo, you the oldest, you're the wisest. I'm like, do I really want to be the leader? I look at all my friends as leaders, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, in their own way. So I am the leader of the friends, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like just the person that's kind of like, I'm like Batman. I'm the unofficial leader. You know what I'm saying? Don't put leader title on me. Just let's put unofficial leader title. I don't know why. I like that better because I think we're all leaders at the end of the day. But you know, it is what it is. The next thing is I'm a lefty. Lefties in the building. Where my left hand people at? Where my left hands at? They say we are very visual oriented. And you know, like I said, lefties are very creative too, by the way. Me. But I would like to know who's left-handed, right-handed. You tell me in the comments. The last one, I am a freaking ambivert. And what is an ambivert? Ambivert is someone that is an introvert and extrovert. I have days where I am introverted. I definitely will admit that I'm not going to see like, oh man, you know, yeah, I have my days where I'm more introverted. I have my days where I'm more extroverted, where I'm like, yo, I want to be around so-and-so. Let's hang out. Let's kick it. You know what I'm saying? I think just trying to find that, not necessarily that balance, but just trying to figure out that flow. It depends, you know what I'm saying? But this is my video on 12 facts about me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned some things about me a little bit more. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for subscribing. And if you have made it all the way to the end of the video, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. So next time, guys, have a great day. And I'm out.